Hey YouTube, what's going on? So guys, I this was just an extremely funny moment I came across on Dueling Network. So in the public chat, I noticed Socko925 asked, "Are XZs affected by gravity bind?" Well, as we all know, on Dueling Network, you can get some people that don't know certain things. So I flippin' went into the duel and saw what was happening. So we had Fire King Tiger on the field with Gravity Bind. So I put in the watcher's chat and he's talking to me. So first, Sock's talking to me in watcher's chat and he's like, "This kid says Gravity Bind affects my Z because it has stars on it. Tell him that it doesn't." So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna tell the guy that no, XZs are not affected by Gravity Bind because they have rank, and Konami has made rulings that rank and level do not equal the same thing. So I start PMing Blue Eyes White Knight over here. I'm like, and he's like, hello, and I like, okay, he's saying I can't use Gravity Bind to stop his monster from attacking. I was like, Tiger can attack. He is an XZ, and he has a rank, not level. And he says, hello. I was like, XZs have ranks and not level. And he's like, a rank and level mean the same thing. I was like, no, Konami has made no official rulings. And he goes, that's bullshit. I was like, that's just the way it is. That's the way Konami has made the ruling. Or, well, that's bullshit, and those cards should be removed from the game. I was like, they're not going to be removed from the game. These are Konami's new money cards. They're starting to get rid of some synchros just for these guys. So it's like this was a simple thing. This guy, I was like, okay, he either hasn't played in a long time and just doesn't know that these XZs aren't affected by this stuff. I was like, and they're just like a synchro to give more options, like or bullshit cards though, and they aren't even real cards. That one threw me for a loop, guys. I was like, wait, what did he just say? They aren't even real cards. I was like, they are real cards. And this was on like somewhere through mid-December, somewhere in there. So I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, there's about at least 50 or so of these released in the TCG as of right now. And I was like, they're actually real cards. And he was like, no, they're not. I have seen every episode of the Yu-Gi-Ohs, the Yu-Gi-Oh GXs, and the 5D. They aren't real cards. I was like, actually they are. I did. I was like, okay, so he's never heard of Zexal, and that's probably the reason he's never known of these XZs. But I'm like, okay, so this guy probably hasn't played Yu-Gi-Oh in at least about a year or so when the XZs were starting to come out. I was like, oh, maybe he's saying the Fire Fists aren't real. I was like, the Fire Fists aren't out yet, but they will be in June. He's like, are you real? I'm like, yes. He's like, that's so stupid. I was like, look up in Google after this duel. You'll see that there's actually a lot of XZ monsters. That's still bullshit, though. They should be not allowed in the game. I was like, next you're going to say synchros aren't allowed. He's like, and now see, most people that have problem with the XZs also have the problem with the synchros thing, and they broke the Yu-Gi-Oh mechanics of the game. He's like, but he has no problem with them. And he's like, they have strengths and weaknesses. I was like, so do these guys. I was like, once all their materials are gone, they're pretty much useless. But they're pulling. He's like, but the only way I can defeat these guys is pulling out a stronger monster or dark hole. And I was like, yeah, that's no different than with the synchros. He's like, yeah, I know, but that is the only way you can beat these monsters. I was like, yeah, I just said that's just like the synchros. I was like, it's just like with every other monster. You either beat him with magic or traps, or you have more tech points. I was like, okay, so that was pretty funny. And they actually did get an admin in here for a while. I think the admin got in here a few minutes after I did, and so I was like, he thinks Gravity Bind can stop him. The admin tells him exactly what I told him. So Slarko was talking to me, and it was just a really funny case to me, guys, to see all of a sudden come in. I think, oh, this is going to be a simple Gravity Bind affects XZs. Give them a rolling link to 2 or 3 different sites, and then problem solved, or the admin will come in by that time and then tell them, yes, these 2 are right. So I'm just sitting there, I'm like, this actually turned out to be extremely funny just because I've never actually anyone never seen anyone not know that the XZs are actually real cars right now. So guys, just sort of tell me what you think about this. I thought it was pretty funny. Go ahead and rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. Thanks.